Is that
There
better?
we go, yeah.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. The padded room is back on the air, motherfuckers. My name is Darian. I have returned for another week of horror, bullshit, nonsense, time-wasting energy, and a general financial suck on my own personal savings. My main man, Buddy, is here.
Yo.
What's going on, buddy?
I missed you last week.
I missed you guys, man. I had to go out, dude. My fucking... It's that time of year, dudes. I got open house things at school. I got Pop Warner practice. I got flag practice. I got my own flag football games. I got... I did a fucking... Don't get me started on last weekend, dude.
Yeah.
It was a fucking... It was nightmare-ish, I would say. But all in all, I'm alive, so I did that. What's up with you? Enough about me.
Just work.
Yeah, that's it, huh?
Yeah.
That's all you got? Just work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just frustrating at work.
Yeah?
So I don't want to get into it.
Work frustrations?
Yeah.
Have you beat off in the men's room?
Oh, every second I get.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's how I relieve my work tension.
Men's room, women's room, outside, inside.
I refer to that particular bathroom as the Jack Shack.
In my office.
And I haven't done that. I got too many windows in my office. I can't be doing that.
We put blinders on the windows. Yeah, those little, tinted windows.
Yeah, boy, buddy. Chuck is also in the house. What's up, Chuck?
Hello.
How you doing, big dog?
Oh, I'm on top of the world.
Yeah?
Never been better.
You look well. You look, you're getting your color back.
Oh, I'm full of shit.
Are you?
Oh,
Okay. You had to go to the bathroom?
No.
All right, well.
Not literally.
Okay. I never know with this guy.
Just if I were being honest, I'd be put on a list, and,
All right, well, we got a regular horror show to get into here, folks. Dudes.
Enough about my horror show.
Let me tell you about my last weekend, bros. I completed my first ever Ragnar relay.
Wow.
This is
What is that?
Motherfucking fuck. It's a trail run relay race. Mm-hmm. Okay, unbeknownst to me, the one that we do at Tahoe, the Tahoe Trail Run, is the third hardest in the world.
Wow.
In the world!
What do you like, running the Rubicon?
No, you run Sugar Bowl, basically. All the way up Mount Jude, and then to Lake Anna, and then around to somebody's peak. I forget the name of it, and then back down to... You got to run 3 legs of this thing. It's there are some breathtaking views, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But don't worry about that, because you will have no breath in your body from running these goddamn mountains.
Wow.
Cool part, you get to camp out in Sugar Bowl, like right in the middle.
Okay.
And they have a bar and a restaurant. It's open 24 hours, and that's a lot of fun. So you can go and sing karaoke in between your runs. You can get a burger anytime you want. That's pretty cool. And then you go out there and you basically commit suicide. I got a sprained ankle. My leg is all jacked because I fucking fell like 7 or 8 times.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of loose rock up there.
A lot of loose rock, a lot of tree roots. A lot of the times the trail gets down to about 18 inches, and you got like a sheer cliff on one side and a rock face on the other. And I got to do that at 2 o'clock in the morning with a headlamp on, like an asshole.
You lived, so I'm going to say you won.
I'm alive.
You won.
I got the scars. I got an ice pack on my ankle as we speak.
Yeah, 18 inches is equivalent to about a foot.
18 inches is like this, yeah?
I mean...
I know this is a visual show.
Are we talking about Darien
My arms
inches?
are spread all the way out.
I mean, it's like 2.5 Darien penises, if that's what that...
That's right.
It was rough, my friends.
Man.
I'm going to do it again next year.
How many
course
legs
you are.
total?
3. There's a red loop, a yellow loop, and a green loop.
Okay.
The green loop is pretty chill. It's just through the woods, and you go up and down, and then you come back. It's about 3 miles.
So did you do the hardest leg?
I did all 3. Every runner on your team has to do all 3.
Oh.
Wow.
But it comes to a puzzle when you...
Oh, the medals.
Yeah, the medals.
So you do it in a team of 8.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the race, every team gets a medal, and you can link all your medals together.
Oh, all 8 people?
Yeah, and you put it together into a puzzle.
Oh, how cute is that?
Yeah, it's very sweet. You know, it's very sweet. I like that. It's fun.
Yeah, very cool.
You know, it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
I was not prepared. If I do it again next year, number 1, I'm taking you 2 guys with me. So you better start fucking training. Number 2, I know what I'm getting into, and I need to get some trail running shoes.
Yeah.
Because that was why I rolled my ankle 36 times, I feel like. And, yeah.
He just wants to take us off to the ledge and, push us off.
I think he wants to take us into the woods and have his way.
Yeah.
I want to get you guys in a tent.
Oh, yeah, with that, too.
That's what I'm looking for.
That sounds like the fun part.
Plied with alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be popping a tent.
My tent of despair. All right, you assholes. We got a regular horror show to get into. We got horror news, listener mail, all the usual shenanigans. I say we kick things off with a little horror news, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Horror news.
Take it away, buddy.
I actually completely slacked off on this. I've been too busy to even look, so I don't have anything this week.
You son of a
I
know.
want you to jump out of that window.
I know. I was like,
Jump out of the
as soon as you said horror news, I'm like, fuck, I haven't had time.
You don't even get to use the door anymore. Out the window.
I had it last week, but you already said those last week. So.
All right. Chuck, what do you got for us?
I actually do have something.
Look at this guy.
I researched while I was driving.
Doing his job over here. I love him.
Get out from underneath the table.
We like Halloween around here, yeah?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You like Halloween masks?
Of course.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Do we like Aliens? The movie.
As in xenomorphs? Of course.
Xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Collector grade, like Hollywood grade, xenomorph mask.
Whoa.
Trick or Treat Studios?
It's like 3.5 feet long.
Oh.
Fits over your head.
Okay.
Looks solid.
Okay.
It's at HalloweenCostumes.com.
Okay.
Wow. How much is it going for?
I'm getting there.
I want to buy it right now.
Stepping on
Well,
the story.
unfortunately, it is sold out already because
I'm sure it would
that's
be.
how I get my news.
Yeah.
It's always a day late. And it is $1,789 short.
Wow, man.
So if you got, an extra month of salary, you can pick one up.
Okay, so a couple of thoughts on this. Number 1, I love it. It sounds
Yeah.
amazing. Number 2, I'm not going to pay $1,700 for a fucking mask.
No. If it was a whole
If I were a billionaire, I would.
That's my third point.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Put the mask on and a t-shirt and jeans and walk
Naked.
around like
Naked.
an asshole with a boner?
yeah, naked with a boner.
Yeah, that's how you'd want to do it.
No. Slathered in Vaseline.
And then you can say it's one of those little aliens popping out of your dick.
Oh, you can get the face hugger mask and put that on your crotch.
Oh, so gross.
So your xenomorph.
Totally. I'd put it on the backside.
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
up
You
in
can
my-
get 2.
All right.
Nothing's stopping you.
Yuck, man. $1,700.
Wow.
I'm out. Got anything else, Chuck?
Nope, that's it.
Are you guys ready for another Final Destination movie?
You know, I was
Really?
my wife and I were just talking about this last weekend. They went downhill. You know,
They did. Well, I mean, that happens
you can
in
only-
every franchise.
Yeah, you can
That's
you
how
only
it
do
goes.
so much. But I am actually for this.
I've never been a big Final Destination guy myself.
I really enjoyed the first 2.
Okay. Sure.
And then the others just kind of I don't know. It's just one of those things. You get tired of it, but I put it away for so long.
Okay.
I'm ready to revisit it.
All right. Well, good news for you. Final Destination Bloodlines.
What number is
Yeah, I
this?
was going to say, how many are we at now?
This would be number 7, I think.
That sounds about right.
I think that's one more than I thought.
But I can't say for sure if this is a redo or a redux or a reboot.
Oh, okay.
Or a prequel or a sequel. I don't know where this is going to
All
be.
of the above.
All of the above. It's confirmed for a theatrical release and IMAX.
Wow, theatrical.
Yeah, so that's
Okay.
good news. Any Pacific Rim fans in the house?
It was fun.
Is that the one with Rihanna?
Rihanna? No, you're thinking of Battleship.
Battleship, yeah.
Yeah.
The giant
Well, with 2 people running it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Two,
Okay.
In
Yeah.
the battle
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad.
droids. Pacific Rim Origin series in the works from the writers of Bird Box.
Origin stories.
I was not a huge fan of Bird Box.
It was all right. It was interesting, a little slow and kind of...
It felt to me very much like a poor man's Quiet Place
Yeah.
with Sandra Bullock.
Yep.
So, and John Malkovich. Whenever John Malkovich is in your movie,
You have to watch it.
listen to John Malkovich.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's smarter than you.
Yep.
I don't care if he's the biggest asshole in the movie. Do what he says.
Usually is.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
You guys like Megan? That
Oh, yeah.
Emmy.
I liked it.
M3. Spin-off movie. It's called Soulmate. SOULM, the number 8 TE. It was only a matter of time until somebody tried to fuck one of these droid things.
Yeah.
So here we go. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a new millennium, man.
That's
Got a robot, I'm fucking it senseless.
Get a fucking pillow. Get a action
Depends
figure.
on who's in it.
Does the name Claudia
I'm out.
Dowmit ring any bells?
No, neither of them.
Okay, well, there you have it. Speaking of things that don't make sense, Poltergeist TV series has been ordered by Amazon Prime.
Really?
Yes.
I wonder how they're going to go about this.
You're just trying to ruin my childhood?
So, yeah, probably.
I wonder if it's going to be like Scream, where the first episode is just like the first movie, and then they,
Could be.
You think anyone dies from fecal impaction?
I hope not. I said Poltergeist, not Elvis. I don't know, man. I mean, it's interesting. I am hoping that maybe they can correct some of the fucking nonsense that happened in the movies.
Yeah, better tricks.
Stay away from that whole
Horse
skeleton toy vortex thing.
Yeah.
Give me like a season of just subtle poltergeist activity.
I'm totally
Build up to it.
Yes, sir.
And I'm totally cool if they add the whole taking the face off in the mirror.
Sure. Yeah.
That was pretty cool. And the shit in the kitchen, all of a sudden it was just stacked all up.
chairs.
The chairs, yeah.
Yeah.
But the putting the football helmet on the kid and having her slide back and forth. All right, now you're just being stupid.
Yeah.
You're getting dumb there.
Bring back that old dude. I know he's dead, but somebody like him.
Dude, Poltergeist 2?
Yeah, he was
is
fucking
trying
creepy.
To get Joe Beth Williams to let him into the house.
Uh-huh.
You got to let me in.
Oh, he nailed that
Get
part.
the fucking fuck out of here.
I think he was the scariest part of the whole movie.
Fucking A right, he was.
One of the creepiest guys of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like Orville Rittenbacher, but he wants to murder your ass.
Yeah, right?
Oh, shit. Have you guys ever played a video game? Now, let's date ourselves a little bit here.
Okay.
We're going back in the
time.
annals of Sega Genesis history. A video game called Eternal Champions.
No.
Never heard of it?
Nope.
It was basically a poor man's Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
One-on-one fighting, fun special moves, kind of pseudo-fatalities.
Okay.
Low grade. We're talking maybe 16-bit graphics type of a thing. It is now being adapted into a film by Skydance Studios.
Interesting.
Why?
I don't know.
Somebody really had a hard-on for that video game and said, hey, you know what? I'm going to make a movie about this.
So I played it when I was, in the 8th grade. It was fine. It's hard to play. Mm-hmm. My wife, a couple of years ago for Christmas, got me a video game emulator, one of those little...
Oh, yeah. It has a shit ton of movies.
It's got
or games.
3,000 video games
Yeah.
on it. It's on there. I played it once, and I thought to myself, This sucks. I've got Mortal Kombat 1 with Jason Voorhees and the Predator on it.
So why would I play this?
Why am I wasting my time with this shit? And that was the end of that.
Surprise!
I'm interested to see how they're going to adapt this into a movie.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the characters, and it's got my curiosity, I'll tell you that. But other than that...
That's like when The Rock did that one video game.
Rampage.
Rampage, yeah.
Yes. It was a Rock movie.
Yes.
It was definitely had The Rock in it.
Yep.
And there was a lot of rock. And not a lot of sleeves. No. That's all we got on the horror news, motherfuckers.
All right.
Ready for some listener mail?
You betcha.
Here it comes.
Listener mail.
We got emails, we got voicemails, we got all kinds of things happening here. Let's kick things off. In Sydney, Australia, our main man Tim is in the house.
Hey, Tim.
The dummy of horror himself.
Yeah.
Subject line, I'm horny for Darian.
Oh.
Aren't we all?
I mean, I don't want to brag or anything.
It's because I wasn't there last week.
What's up, you bunch of degenerates? This is Tim. Firstly, Darian, well done on the solo show last week. I enjoy the solo shows as much as I do with Buddy, Chuck, Jason, Monica, hell, even Dr. Dale. Haven't heard that name in a while.
Yeah. What about multiple mics?
Funny how he got left out.
All versions of them.
Oh.
Nurse Nicole. See who else was in there.
Let's get... Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let's get horny. Top 3 horny villains.
Ooh.
Hey-o. Number 3, Richard Gecko. Quentin Tarantino from Dusk Till Dawn. He feels too much. Oh, he likes feet too much.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was so focused.
Yeah, dude. I don't know about that.
He was a fetishist.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like delusionally having Juliette Lewis tell him to eat her pussy and stuff.
Yeah.
There's that. Number 2, Jennifer from Jennifer's Body. I'd let her eat me, if you know what I mean. Number 1.
If you suck on her
With
thumb.
a knife and fork?
If you suck on her thumb, it's like her big toe.
I'm okay with that. I'll do that. Number 1, the Firefly family. They fuck dead people. Enough said.
Huh.
I don't know if we can confirm or deny that, Tim. But it's a good chance that might happen. Mm-hmm. Pterodome. Man, I get it. Pyramid Head is huge and has a huge sword, but come on, man. He's going up against Jason. Jason can't die. Even if he gets sliced in half, he will find a way to come back. Also, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm taking Jason for this. All right. Buddy, who do you think would win in a fight between Jason Voorhees and Pyramid Head?
Pyramid Head, of
I
course.
had a feeling you'd say that. Chuck, how about you?
I'm thinking of fight, Pyramid Head, the battle, Jason.
So what are you going for?
Yeah.
Jason.
Okay. Right on. It's going to be a close one, I think. I'm taking Jason for this. That's it for me this week. Just a short one. Much love to you all. XOXOXO. Oh, also, Darian, good work on the run last week. You look quite the treat in those photos. Mr. Brock, Mrs. Brock is a lucky gal. Well, thank you very much,
Is
Tim.
she, though?
There's that dude.
I think it's the other way around.
She puts up with a lot of shit there, Tim. I'll just put it that way. Right on, dudes. We got some voicemails coming at us. Let's kick things off with our main man in Alabama. Alan is in the house.
Hey, Alan.
What's up?
What's up, Alan?
Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, so I'm going to do Coop Newcomb's 3 on a meat hook. I talked to him earlier, and he asked me to do this. So
Okay.
For Coop, number 1, the skull fucker from The Sadness.
That's
Number
funny.
2, Dracula. And number 3, the dudes from I Spit on Your Grave.
Yeah, I thought about
Now,
that.
for me, I'm going to go number 1, Dracula.
Okay.
Number 2, oh shit, what was his name? The dude that got his head cut off in Reanimator.
Oh,
And
Dr.
still tried to bang Barbara Crampton.
Yeah.
That dude. I just looked it up, but I can't remember it.
Dr.
And for number 3, Syl from Species.
She was hoarding. She had to
So
remember.
let's see, Pterodome, Oh, God. Give
It's a
me
tough
Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
I like the first one, but that second Silent Hill movie goggles fucking balls.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And Mr. Gary and your woke-ass Candyman.
Okay.
Hope everybody's doing good. What have I watched?
Yeah, what you got?
I watched The Devil Rides Out. That was pretty cool.
Okay.
Slow hammer flick. You got Christopher Lee punching people while he's rocking a tuxedo.
I like that.
I dug it. Cool-ass imagery. I watched Predator just because I love that movie then.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the new Mad Max Furiosa.
How was that?
I liked it. Watched Fury Road again.
I like Fury
And
Road.
I watched The Legend of Hell House, which I enjoyed.
Oh, did you?
And now that's it. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a good one.
Beautiful.
All right. Good shit.
Thanks for calling in, Al. Looks like you went on a little bit of a Mad Max bender there.
Yeah.
I'm curious about Furiosa.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
It's
You saw it already?
part of it.
I like Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how much I like a Mad Max movie without Mad Max, is the problem.
Right.
You know?
He's the badass of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to do a Furiosa deep dive, go right ahead, but I need Max.
Yeah. At least somewhere in there.
It's in the title.
Is it? Mad Max Furiosa?
I mean, all of Mad Max movies.
Not really. The second one was called The Road
Well,
Warrior.
yeah, Road Warrior.
The third one, I think, was... No, it was Mad Max Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mad Max Fury Road. I don't know, man. I mean, after that, it's just kind of like a post-apocalyptic car movie.
Right.
Which is fine.
Yeah. But then just don't call
With
Mad
cool
Max in it.
gear, you know,
Yeah.
guitars with fire and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's-
It's Burning Man.
It's a White Snake
Yeah,
music video.
it's exactly Burning Man.
There you have it. Right on. Thanks for calling in, Alan.
Thanks, Alan.
Who's up next here? Here comes Mr. Tom Hardy.
Hey, Tom Hardy.
Hey-yo!
Padded room. How's my favorite degenerate?
Doing good.
We're all
How
right.
you
Hope
doing?
everything is going well. Just
Yeah.
want to get in real quick. Did need to talk to you about something last week there, Garen. You were
Okay.
talking about the Rob Zombie flick. Favorite flick.
Yeah, what do you
know?
think?
Is it House of a Thousand Corpses? Is it Devil's Rejects? And
Lords of
you
Salem.
said, you know what? It's Lords of Salem. for you.
Oh, that a
And
boy.
You started to go into your reasons why.
Okay.
Well, you know, it's the way that they string along, you know, addiction as, well, is it truly addiction or is it, you know,
Black Magic.
or monsters within or monsters without? There, I want you to really fucking examine what you just said.
Okay.
You said that fucking Lords of Salem is Rob Zombie's elevated horror.
I did not say that. You said that.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But I
No.
want you to really examine that. Really
Okay.
think about elevated horror.
All right.
Elevated horror. And
I
then
never used the
I want
phrase
you to say
elevated
Rob
horror.
Zombie in your next fucking words, man. Are you sure that's what you meant?
I don't
Anyway,
remember
to
saying
each
that.
their own, man. Hey, everybody likes what you like. You know,
Okay.
you don't have to fucking defend it.
Sure.
Anywho, what do we got? Oh, the Terror Dome there. We got fucking dipshit Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
The incredible Jason Voorhees, the unstoppable
All right.
killing machine.
Here we go.
The man in fucking Friday the 13th, Part X. That
Jason
freaking
X?
fly.
Cyber
You remember that at
Jason?
the end, man? He's fucking, you know, going down, and then that Space Marine's riding his back because fucking Jason can fly. So obviously, man, put me down for Jason Voorhees.
I had a feeling.
Fly, you know that's the fucking coup de grace.
That's true.
Is what it is.
Only
Jason
in
for the
Jason
win,
X.
all the way
Okay.
to the fucking champion.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
What else we got? Oh, you got the fucking... Only a Darian Brock would put out a fucking meat hook for the horniest fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. Here's what I got for your horny-ass characters.
Okay.
Let's see. What about Pazuzu from the fucking Exorcist? You know, Pazuzu wants
Spent
to
a lot of
fuck
time
a
masturbating.
crucifix, wants to tell you about what your
Peel
mother's
of
doing
potato.
in hell.
That's true.
But yeah, I'll put me down for Pazuzu
Okay.
at number 3.
Sure.
Number 2, got to be what is it? It's Uncle Impy, I believe it is, from fucking
Oh,
Slime
sorority
Ball-
babes in the slime ball
Slime
bolorama.
Bolorama, whatever the fuck
Mhm.
it is, I
Woo!
think right now. But you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn right I
I think
do.
it's Uncle Impy is the name. I can't remember for sure.
Yeah, Uncle.
And then
Lee.
number 1, and it's gotta be fucking Dean Allen from Reanimator. Guy's got his fucking
Dr.
head
Allen.
chopped off, and he still wants to fucking eat out
Eat
Barbara
some
Crampton,
box.
man. That's got to be fucking top right there, right? I mean, fuck it, maybe chop my head off.
GP'd. GP'd. All right, just for clarification, I'm going to do a little quick research. He got GP'd, obviously. He did call back, but I want to know the name of that character. It wasn't Dean Allen. Dean Allen was actually Barbara Crampton's dad. Reanimator. Jeffrey Combs. Bruce Abbott played a guy named Dan Kane. That was not him. Dr. Hill. Dr. Carl Hill was the decapitated head that was still willing to give head. Oh, to be honest, I would eat Barbara Crampton's box today if my wife was not privy to that information. Right on there, Tom Hardy. You got GP'd. Dr. Hill is who we're looking for. Mm-hmm. He called back. G motherfucking P'd, baby.
G motherfucking P. Hell yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, man, you know what? I think if Barbara Crampton was in the room, dead or alive, I'd still be ready to go.
I agree with you.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, hey, on the what are you looking at department?
What you got?
A couple of flicks.
Okay.
You were talking about The Last Exorcism,
Yes.
about doing it and then having that, you came down sick or what have you.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. I got inspired, had to watch it again. I fucking love that flick.
It's not a bad movie.
I just love where it goes.
I agree.
I don't know. Fucking, it's got a little bit of comedy in it. It's got a lot of horror in it. Has a perfect balance. It's a good flick, man. Love it.
I agree.
Got to catch this flick called Zom 100, Bucket List of the Dead.
That sounds ridiculous.
And when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it looks like it's another one of those fucking South Korean, zombie flicks, Train to Busan, #Alive or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, about halfway in, come to find out, no, it's a Japanese Korean flick, so don't
Japanese
fucking paint me
Korean.
the racist. I didn't know no better.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't know about this one here. It was like fucking 2 hours,
Damn.
and I kind of almost felt like they didn't know where they were going with it.
Okay.
Because on one hand, it's a fucking hard R with, nudity and violence, but then it has this, like, goofy, jokey stuff that's more kind of kid-friendly, and then almost, like, such a basic, like, morals to the story that it's very kiddie-like,
All right.
But still a batshit crazy fucking ending. But, I don't know. All in all, give it a try. If you're interested, give it a try.
Did you say the name of the movie?
I do think #Live.
Oh, #Live.
Okay.
Okay.
Were better.
Oh, no.
This was okay. It was fun, but
you're talking about
2
Psalm
fucking hours,
100.
maybe not worth the investment.
All right.
Continuing on the excursion into Bates Motel, finished the first season.
Very cool.
Nice.
Pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I don't know. I had nothing more than that. Anyway, hope all is well. Love you like family. Bye now.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Tom Hardy.
Thanks for calling in, Tom Hardy. That a boy, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the Koreans generally put out good product.
I think so.
Gonjam Asylum is probably one of my favorite found footage ghost movies.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Train to Busan. Wasn't a huge fan of Peninsula. Just felt very much like a letdown after Train to Busan.
Mm-hmm.
What else you got there? That's the only thing that really comes to mind. Oh, The Host. That was Korean, wasn't it?
Oh, I think so.
More kind of horror, comedy, kaiju kind of a thing, but still a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to check that one out. Zom 100. Right on, dudes. That's all we got on the listener mail. You guys got anything for Tim, Coop Newcomb, Alan, or Tom Hardy?
Yeah. Thanks, everybody, for calling and writing in.
Right on.
Thank you.
What?
So,
what are you doing?
Okay.
What's happening?
The horny horror movies.
Ooh, horny. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, my top 3.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear it.
Jennifer from Jennifer's Body, number 3. Syl from Species.
Sure.
My number 1, Thing from It Follows, because you have to pass that on by sex.
Ah, that's true. That's a rapey fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when it catches you, dude, it's going to put it in you.
Uh-huh.
Or on you.
Yep. And the only way to get rid of it is pass it on to somebody else.
Somebody. You got to fuck them. So my thought process was always to, like,
hang out the...
No. What I would do is I would hook up with somebody like in New York, and we would just be FBs.
Oh, okay.
Because that thing just walks, and it walks at a pretty leisurely pace.
Right. So just pass back and forth to each other?
Yeah, fly out to New York like once a year, bang her, and then come
Because it's not going to take a plane, do you?
No. It's just going to walk, and then like maybe, I don't know, like 6-9 months later, she flies out to me, bangs me.
Or
now it's got to turn around and head back.
What if you go cross country over the walk through the water?
I don't know if it goes underwater.
Go to Tim's place.
Could be.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, dude. His wife's got some friends, and I will fucking run through
That's
them
right.
like a buzzsaw. Right on, dudes. It's movie time, motherfuckers.
That's right.
And now, Imperial Entertainment is proud to announce that a blockbuster horror experience is coming soon, right after its current theatrical release. Demons 2, The Nightmare Returns. There's nowhere to hide. No place to run. No one is safe.
Let me out of here!
From the unspeakable terror heading your way. In Demons 2, The Nightmare Returns.
That's right, boys. It's Demons 2 from 1986. This one got 5.9 stars on IMDb.
Oh boy,
It's got
that's
an
surprising.
R rating. Stars David Edwin Knight, Nancy Brealey, and Coralina Cataldi. Directed by Lamberto Bava. Written by Dario Argento.
And Asia's in it.
She is.
Yeah.
A 12-year-old.
Yes.
Borderline Asia. I really want to make sense of this movie. It's hard, especially if you've seen the first Demons.
Right.
Because it does not seem to tie in any way, shape, or form.
No.
We have this. It's basically the same thing, just in a different location, conceptually. I think.
Right.
We'll get into that. All right. Well, I don't. Maybe we can figure this out together, fellas.
Maybe.
I don't know about that.
I don't know either. But it's Italian, so just let it wash over you.
Yep.
Like a fine wine or something.
That might explain why some of it looked like it was dubbed.
Oh yeah, it's all dubbed.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, they performed it in English, but for some reason, Italian cinema.
It just wasn't synced up.
No, yeah, and that's
Yeah.
how Italians make movies. They record everything without sound, and then they go back and dub the sound later.
Hey,
Baba da
you.
beep. Hey, you. Boop bop da.
Hey, what is it doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
So, as a franchise movie, I think we just have to kind of pretend that the first movie
I'm thinking
was
just...
a movie.
Yeah, I'm just thinking different location. Like, same time, different location.
So you think they're parallel?
That's what I was
It's
thinking.
just- okay, that actually makes more sense now that I think about it. So if we're going to go that route, we have to assume that the events at the Metropole are happening at the same time as this.
Right.
Which actually would make sense because at the end of Demons 1, we have like an apocalyptic situation.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I like that.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know if I'm right or not, but that's how I took it.
The only thing that might fly in the face of that is the difference in the movie. The movie that they watch in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then does it fucking matter? Because in Demons 1, the movie had very little to do with anything. It was all the blood on the mask and then Rosemary and the thing coming out of it. So this one, I don't know. Let's just go. We'll just go with it.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Just let it happen.
Roll with it.
We'll just do with it. But the weird part in that we're going to start the movie off with a little preamble diatribe about the world being filled with darkness and a movie theater being corrupted and the demons springing forth from the movie theater, and then from there we jump right into life as usual. So we could say theoretically that apocalyptic event was somehow overcome by humanity, and we've rebuilt from there, and now we're back on a regular human timeline.
I don't have that kind of faith in us.
Okay, let's not. I don't know. Chuck, have you ever seen Demons 1?
I have not, and I don't think I will after watching this.
It is. I would say it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it is.
It is batshit fucking crazy.
All right,
it's better than this one.
It is
anything is
similar, but at the same time,
I was just very surprised to find out that being a demon is contagious.
so there is that. And there's no, I don't know how it spread. And apparently, just being in the vicinity can cause you to do that. Anyway, all right. Anyway, we start off in a high-rise apartment building, fellas, and everything's going pretty cool. We get a quick snapshot of some of the people that live in this apartment building. We have Sally, who is having a birthday party, although she's very neurotic about it. Can't decide on which earrings to wear and what dress to wear with those earrings, and her friend is in there trying to console her. Hey, in the meantime, the party's already in full swing.
Yeah.
Everybody's out in the living room having a great time, dancing horribly, listening to horrible music. Apparently, there's a ex-boyfriend that wants to come and
Is not invited.
not welcome at this party at all. But we'll get more into that later. A couple floors down, we have a businessman who is paid for a high-price prostitute, or as the Italians say, prostituta.
Yeah.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah. And he is going to tax that ass. Now, the funny thing, though, is that throughout all these apartments, everybody is tuned into the same channel, and they're all watching the same movie.
It is the 80s, so there's only...
only 5 or 6 channels.
Yeah.
And it's Italy also, so I don't know. I think they probably
One channel.
had 1 or 2 channels. So, whatever.
Makes sense.
God forbid the president comes on, because then that's it. That's all you
Then
got.
the TV's off.
Yeah, fucking. That's all you're doing. In the sub-level of somewhere in this building is a gym where we have a bunch of muscle heads pumping iron.
Yeah.
And Willie the Pimp is back.
Right.
Oh, yeah. God damn do I love Willie the Pimp. So in the first movie, Chuck, the big,
Willie
the big
Pimp's
black
awesome.
guy with the handlebar mustache, the personal trainer, he played a pimp.
Okay, I could see that.
Same exact guy, same actor.
Same actor, yeah.
Basically played the same role. He just walked around telling people what to do.
Yeah.
And being kind of a dick.
Let's go, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Break everything. You got to break everything. In this case, he's like, come on, man. You could do more than that. Pump some iron, will you? Put some energy into it. And everybody's just sweaty and greasy and pumping and pushing and squeezing and grunting. We have one kid, probably 8, 9 years old, who's left home by himself.
Yeah.
That's Darian. That's who that is. That was me.
I think it's all of us.
Yeah, probably. I mean, anybody that grew up in the 80s.
Gen X.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a house key? Go figure your fucking life out.
You got a game system? There you go.
There
That's
you
all
go.
you need.
That's your babysitter, baby.
Yep.
What else? We have a young couple in love. The wife is pregnant. The husband is studying for some kind of an exam. What else do we have here? I think that's about it, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So it's just, day-to-day life in this high-rise apartment building. Everything's pretty much copacetic. I'm reminded, in this stage of the movie, I'm reminded very much of a movie called Shivers. Have you guys ever seen Shivers?
Yep.
Been a long time.
Sex Parasite. Yes. I did some research into how to wrangle a sex parasite and let it loose in my high school after I saw Shivers. There is no
Didn't go too well, huh?
No such thing as a sex parasite, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
You're not a sex parasite?
Not yet, but I'm willing to learn.
Are you one, Chuck?
Try to be.
For who, I have no idea. So everything's cool. Now, this movie comes on the one Italian channel, and I want to... So my rationale here is that we are acknowledging the first movie as a movie.
Right.
And what we're watching is a sequel. What everybody is watching is a sequel to that movie.
Okay.
The only possible reason I have for that rationale is that we had that diatribe at the beginning about the rise of demons in the Metropole Theater. As they are, the kids in the movie are driving, they mention the ruins of a theater. So I'm led to believe that when they get to the ruins and they start taking pictures, it's the ruins of the Metropole.
Right.
I have no logical reason for any of that. That's just, I'm kind of grasping at straws. Does it make sense in the scheme of this plot, or as it pertains to the first movie? Not particularly, but I don't know. So now, like in the first movie, we're going to dive into a movie inside of a movie where we have some kids who have they want to get into a quote-unquote forbidden zone, and they want to take some pictures inside the forbidden zone. 2 guys, 2 chicks, everything's cool, just like in the first movie, except this time they're in a car, not motorcycles. So the movie inside the movie is going pretty much the same way the movie inside the movie went in the first movie.
Right.
That's a lot of movies, I know. But they go and they're exploring these ruins and they're taking pictures. And of course, just like in the first movie, somebody gets like a scratch on the hand and starts dripping blood. Then they find the carcass of what was a demon.
Yeah.
Drip blood. They all take selfies with it. And then somebody drips blood on the carcass of the demon, and then the demon comes to life.
Boom.
All right, now while all that's going on, we're jumping back and forth to our high-rise apartment building where we're getting more pumping iron, more studying, more fun with the high-priced prostitute, and the party in which Sally is being a royal bitch.
Yes.
It's my party, and I'll cry if I want to.
We can kind of cruise past a lot of this because there's a lot of like family drama, and party drama, and pumping iron drama, and all that shit.
Hans and Franz.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, what happens is the demon in the movie comes alive, chases and presumably kills all the kids in the movie, and about that time is when the phone rings at Sally's party. It's a guy named Josh. Some random turd picks up the phone and he's like, "Hey, Josh, come on over." And Sally's out. Apparently, she's finally come out of her room.
Yeah, finally decided on whatever she was wearing.
Oh my God! You invited Josh, you piece of shit! Oh, I don't want him here. Just everybody leave! And then she goes running in her room and slams the door. Now, I'll be the first to admit, I would much rather watch a horror movie than hang out at a party, especially with those people.
Right?
Yep.
So they can all get fucked. I will go watch Demons 2, and you guys have a good night.
Right.
She gets in there, and she's like throwing a little temper tantrum, and Demons 2, or whatever the fuck movie this is on the TV, as is being watched by the kid, the 9-year-old Darian downstairs.
Yeah.
And the guy that just got done with his prostitute. Everybody's watching this movie, because apparently there's nothing else on, and they don't have NFL football in Italy, everybody.
Football's different there.
Yeah,
it is.
That's right.
It's a totally different thing. And
Shaped completely different.
They only have one team. That's it. You got to. That's it. You can only root for that team because who else are you going to root for? So everybody's watching the same thing. Sally throws her temper tantrum and goes storming off. As the demon comes out on the TV, comes out of the ruins after murdering and possibly raping one of the young ladies. And Sally is like transfixed by the TV. The demon on the TV does like a slow turn towards the camera and starts walking towards the camera, like in a fun little zoom in thing. And then like strobe lights are going off, and the demon basically comes out of the TV, and now Sally is possessed.
Yeah,
okay.
That was the only part
That's how it happens.
Yeah, it's the only part I didn't care for. Coming out of the TV, I'm like, really?
Well,
really?
Just turn the fucking channel. You know, and if things are coming out of the TV, I'm going to put a porno on. Yeah,
but you're telling me demons are coming out because some dude dripped blood into this character. It's coming to life. Where's the dude coming out of the TV at? Is this all of a sudden paranormal?
Why only one TV? That's my question.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's watching this movie. The kid had it on.
Yeah.
The prostitute guy had it on. It only comes out of Sally's TV.
Yeah. It would have made way more sense if they didn't include that part.
Okay. If you wanna like grasp at some straws and do a little bit of a deep dive, one could say that the demon in the program was looking for the correct host, and Sally presented the right
We're not watching Shocker.
I'm just saying. Well, we kind of are.
I'm following you.
Okay, that Sally presented the right tumultuous emotional state that the demon needed to jump into. Thus, he came out of her.
Yeah, demons need someone pouty.
They do, and they found one. They need a.
They should have walked somewhere to find one.
Just walking around.
Yeah.
You look pouty.
You look pouty.
Oh, your husband's a piece of shit? All right, I'm sorry. So he jumps out, and about this time... So Sally kicking everybody out of her house and telling them the party's over apparently meant absolutely nothing.
Not at all.
Because the party just continues after Sally storms off.
I think that was probably really accurate.
I think nobody there particularly liked Sally.
Yeah.
And they knew that she was going to go board herself up in the bedroom. So they're like, fucking hey, Sally's gone.
Yeah.
Now we can get
Party
down.
Drink all her fucking alcohol.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Bang it. I'm going to fuck somebody on her couch. It's going to be gross.
Until the cops are called, it don't count.
No, I'll fuck the couch.
I'll fuck the goddamn
I'll
couch.
fuck the couch. Yeah. Oh, this cushion. What's next? Recliner.
I can't do it. So now they're all banging on the door because they want to. Apparently, they are actually friends of Sally, and they want to like wish her a happy birthday. So they bring out the cake, and then they're banging on the door. Come on, Sally, you're gonna blow out the candles, you bitch! Get out here. They finally like get her to come out of the bedroom in a very cool shot of her walking out with a shaft of light. The birthday cake is presented. They sing happy birthday to her like 4 times in a row while she just holds her face down by the candles.
I think it was more than that.
They just kept it on it continuously. And then this is when we get our big demon transformation of the teeth coming out on top of the teeth and the eyes and the funky hair and the veins and all that. And then she just goes full demon and she goes, ah! And now we're in Demon Town. Kills everybody at the party except for 2 people. Immediately turning them into demons. About this time is we find out that these demons, unlike the demons in the first demon movie, have acidy blood. Buddy.
Right. Yeah.
A little foamy.
This is an upgrade.
Yes.
That you can pay for. Acidy blood. Well, at least one of them. I don't know about all of them, but one of them has acidy blood and gets ripped open, and the blood starts seeping down through the floors.
Yeah.
Goes down into, there's like a lady with a dog.
A little alien nod.
Yeah, all that fun shit. So,
A dog that sounds way more vicious than he looks.
yeah, that dog was stupid. All the way down, engineering's freaking out. People are calling and complaining about holes in the ceilings and the floors. At one point, there's a lady with a dog, and her dog, I guess, licked up some of the blood. Now we have a demon dog, which is actually kind of cool, I think. From a practical effects standpoint, the way they did the dog with the teeth coming out.
Right.
That was kind of cool, I thought.
Yeah, creative.
Yeah. At this point, however, the demons in the Sally party have busted out of the apartment and are now rampaging through the upper floors of the apartment building. Now, downstairs, we still have our meatheads pumping iron. They're doing great. But about this time is when the acidy blood has dripped from the top all the way down to the bottom and lands in a engineering room or something.
Yeah.
And hits like a breaker box and shuts down power to the whole building. Willie the Pimp, now personal trainer, is like, all right, you mothers, we can't be lifting weights in the dark. It's time to close it up.
Except for one dude.
Except for one dude who is committed.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Can't stop, won't stop.
That's right.
he is using that press machine all wrong.
All wrong.
All wrong.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do it like that.
No.
you fucking jack.
I was laughing when I was watching this. He's like, what the fuck is he doing?
What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
I don't know what muscle that's not how it works.
No.
No. And Willie the Pimp, if you're a personal trainer, you should have
You
corrected
suck.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow. There's usually like pictures on the machine of how to correctly use it. Do whatever you want, man. I don't care. Get out of the scaffolding.
Right.
Not a fucking workout machine.
Oh, yeah, I was laughing pretty good on that
That's
one.
pretty crazy. Anyway, Willie the Pimp is like, all right, you mothers, it's time to go. There's no lights on up in here. Let's get out.
But his comment, though, you just keep doing what you're doing.
All right. You do whatever you want. I'm leaving. Everybody else leaves except these 2 fucking chuckleheads that are using machines wildly incorrectly. Now, basically, the bloodbath has started. The demons are like working their way through the floors, killing everybody, and turning them into demons. That's basically how it goes for quite some time. Just before that, our friend with the pregnant wife is like, hey, that sounds like a party. I'm going to go get you a slice of cake. So he hops in an elevator just as the high-priced prostitute is leaving the businessman. And she hops in and she's like, oh, I'll get to you later.
Yeah.
They get stuck in the elevator, unfortunately, as the acidy blood drips down and cuts the power to the whole building. Now they're stuck there. I've seen some performance pieces
based off of
that start this way.
Yeah.
People stuck in an elevator. One of them is probably a prostitute.
Hit the little button. Oh, looks like we're stuck.
Other guy with a huge honker pops up. And now it's going down.
That's right.
I paid $14 a month for this.
Going down.
Now
there's a song based off of that too.
Oh, absolutely.
Love it in an elevator.
All hell is breaking loose. People are getting killed left and right. The demon dog is out. Luckily, our pregnant lady is barricaded in her apartment, so she's okay. The kid mysteriously turns into a demon.
Yeah.
Did anybody see why?
I can't remember if something dripped on him.
I think something did drip on him. There was just a faint something that happened.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they immediately changed cut.
Yeah.
After that.
I don't even remember that. I just remember him popping up. And the kid, once he becomes a demon, is now obviously played by a little person.
Yeah.
That's a fun thing about Italians. When they make movies, they can't have children portray any kind of a villain or any kind of a sexual anything. Remember Burial Ground?
Oh, yeah.
Where we had that 25-year-old, 6-year-old?
Yeah.
The creepiest fucking dude ever. It's because there was a titty involved in one of his scenes. And they couldn't have a child in the room with the titty, so they got a 25-year-old guy to come in and play a child, and it's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen.
You seen that one, Chuck?
I have not.
Oh, Chuck!
You don't know what you're missing.
You can actually buy a pillow with that guy's face on it.
Oh my god!
It's the damnest thing.
I've got a Nicolas Cage face pillow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this guy too, with his beady eyes staring up at you. It's crazy.
Funny.
All right, so now we're in full-on apocalypse mode. We haven't quite reached the basement or the gym yet, and now we're going to I guess, pay an homage to the first film, or kind of adapt a piece of the first film. So in the first film,
the theater.
No, yeah. Well, the car.
Oh.
So in the first film, randomly, as the demon infestation was taking over the movie theater, we would cut to a car of punks that were driving recklessly throughout the streets of Berlin, which is where the first movie took place.
Right.
Fucking speed freaks, and they had their tits out and everything. It was great. Now we're going to do something very similar, but not quite. It's like, so in the first movie, we had Ripper and his crew of knuckleheads. These guys are not Ripper and his crew. These guys are like Sipper and some... I mean, like, so we have the one guy that's driving real fast and erratic, but then everybody...
I've never had an accident.
Everybody else is just kind of freaked out.
Yeah.
In the first movie, Ripper was driving fast and erratic, but everybody else was doing coke and, like, slapping him in the back of the head as he was driving. And the one chick had her tits out the whole time. So, all right. So, I don't know. Anyway, our friend that happened to answer the phone when the ex-boyfriend called got sent downstairs to stand guard in front of the building.
Yeah.
So that when Josh, the ex-boyfriend, showed up, he could tell him to fuck off.
Right.
Our new Ripper, or Sipper, or whatever you want to call him, is driving erratically throughout the streets of wherever we are now and gets in a car accident right in front of the building. Jump out of the car, immediately demons.
Right.
On the other hand, our friend, who's just been standing outside of the building the whole time, not a demon. Okay. All right.
I got another.
Maybe an open wound is what you need to become a demon, but,
I don't know.
Still have the kid that never...
I couldn't figure that
really
one out.
Became a demon, so...
No.
It doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't even...
Yeah, when that happened, I'm like, how the hell did that happen?
It doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah.
We're just in Demon Town, and that's where we're at. Now, from this point, up to this point, our main character, I believe, has been primarily Sally. We're going to completely remove...
Yeah, I get that.
We're going to completely remove
Between
her
her
from
and
the
the
equation. A little bit with the pimp, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of remove her from the equation because she is kind of our patient zero.
Right.
And now we're going to shift focus to our dad and the prostitute in the elevator. We're going to kind of hang out with them for a little bit.
Right.
They're trying to get up and out of the elevator. The prostitute is claustrophobic. everybody's sweaty all of a sudden.
I get that.
Yeah?
Yeah. So if you're like trapped in an elevator, you're
gonna freak out.
You're gonna freak out. Your temperature's gonna rise. Like, oh shit.
Okay, I've never been trapped in an elevator, but sure, I'll buy into it.
I mean, I wouldn't freak out, but if you're claustrophobic,
If you're claustrophobic,
gonna freak out.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pee in the corner and then take a nap, probably. And if I'm in there with a high-priced prostitute,
You're gonna negotiate.
we're gonna do some negotiating, my dear. I've got some money to spend. I was headed to the soda machine, so not much, but at the same time, we can do business, I believe. We have nothing better to do. We're stuck in here.
Make a deal.
Let's go. Can I see a nipple for 18 cents?
Yeah. Let me pull out my wallet. See what I got in here. I got $4. What can I get?
And some pocket lint, which can be yours tax-free.
That's right.
It's stupid. They are freaking out. They're trying to get up and out. They managed to get that elevator in between the floors where you can kind of crack it open a little bit. They open it up like 1/8 of an inch where they can see all the chaos ensuing out there.
Yeah, people running around.
Getting killed. Some poor schmuck gets killed right in front of him and his face gets put right in the crack of the elevator, so that's scary. Now we're going to cut back down to our gym knuckleheads. They have left the gym. And now they are being laid siege to by the demons also. Good news, Willie the Pimp is there, and he's going to take charge.
That's right.
He's like, grab a weapon, motherfuckers! And everybody's fighting and doing their best. Somehow they ended up with guns. I think they got into
I don't know how they got those guns.
I think they got into a security office or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's funny. You can always tell a non-American movie being made with guns because they have no idea how to hold a gun, how to fire a gun, what a gun looks like when it goes off.
Well, the pimp's like, oh man, you're all muscle, no brain.
Very true. But he's holding a shot.
Yeah, he's the one holding the shotgun.
Yeah.
But what's funny is he lets one round, he's shooting from the hip.
Right. Yeah.
He lets one round off, boom! And then he turns, and then he does a 3-round burst.
Yeah.
Okay.
How'd you do that?
All right.
And then later he shoots one round and then has to reload to shoot another one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe somebody should watch a Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or something. It's fine. They're doing their best over there.
Oh yeah.
So now we have this big battle happening in the park. The gym guys make it into the parking garage, and that's where they actually butt heads with the demons. Big battle goes down with the gym guys and the demons. Make a long story short, of course, the gym guys all get killed. They manage to take out a couple of the demons in the process.
Yeah.
We do get a very cool shot here.
Big speeches.
Reminiscent of the first movie, where we have, once Willie the Pimp gets turned into a demon in the first movie, he then kind of takes charge of the demons and leads that charge up into the balcony.
Right.
And we get that cool shot of them running up against, with the light coming from behind them and all their eyes glowing.
Yeah.
We get a very similar shot to that in this movie with them coming down the hallway out of the parking garage. That's pretty cool. Naturally, at this point, all we have left, really, is our dad, who is trying to get back to his pregnant wife. Pregnant wife, by the way, has managed to hold off the demons just by keeping her fucking mouth shut.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
Right?
Just shut the fuck up. Keep your door locked. You're probably going to be okay. No, not most of these guys. We got to go check it out. We got to go raise some hell and try to fight these things.
Who is I?
It's fucking stupid. Go and get!
Go and get!
Go and get! No, out of here! Stupid. Yeah!
Where's Sanford and Son come up with this?
Exactly. Go and get out of here! Unfortunately, and this part makes zero sense. Our dad to be and the prostitute are trying to climb their way up out of the ceiling
elevator
opening
shaft.
Elevator into the elevator shaft. The guy gets up and he's like, "Okay, give me your hand. I'll help you up." She gives him her hand. Boom. Demon.
Yeah.
Has not been touched by a single demon.
I'm trying to think of something.
At any point in the movie.
Yeah, when I saw that, I'm trying to think.
The one outside the door, scratched her.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because when she was down there looking, because one oh no, it's the one that transformed, right?
The one that got his face.
Yeah.
In the door.
Yeah. Went in there to reach her and she
Scratched her?
scratched her.
Okay.
And then took off.
Okay. A jerk.
Right.
Sure, I'll buy that. She's
Treated her like a prostitute.
Yeah.
I hope he paid her because she was fairly attractive. After that, he's got to get rid of her, so he kind of slams her back down into the elevator. Does like a crawl up into the elevator shaft. Gets to his pregnant wife. Everything's cool. They get out. They're coming down. Apparently, there's a fucking TV studio in the one of the floors of the building.
Let's just go with it.
Sure. Yeah. They manage to get down there. This is where they get confronted by the Sally demon. Well, first, actually, they go to the roof, which is pretty cool. And they get confronted by the Sally demon up there. We get this. They get up there. I don't know why they wanted to go to the roof. I think maybe they thought there was a helicopter coming or something, but
I don't know.
There was no mention. Let's go to the roof.
You go to the roof because
Send out
probably get out of there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Barricade that one door. There's always one door on the roof. And you can hang out there.
Why not?
Until you starve to death or dehydrate or whatever.
Yeah, but if they get through it, you're fucked.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, he goes up there, and naturally the Sally demon comes out. Gets a pretty cool little running at the camera scene where she's like all fucked up. Does a John McClane fucking repel from a fire hose move.
I know. Woo! I was laughing when I saw that part. I'm like,
Yippee-ki-yay,
motherfucker. That's right.
Yeah, dude. Bang. Gets down all the way down to like a subroof. That was one big ass fire hose.
Hell yeah.
With his pregnant wife. Unfortunately, the Sally demon spider drops.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Uh-huh.
I've done a spider drop before. It's not easy.
that simple.
No, it's not easy, dude. And stopping when you're in a full spider drop, theoretically, you're holding the rope like this. As you go down, that is your break. Doesn't always work that way.
Yeah. Just watch Tom Cruise at the ceremony.
Yeah.
He did it.
Exactly right. That's Tom Cruise. He can do anything. Chases him into this room.
Except act.
Wow, buddy.
Get out that window.
Harsh.
Get out that window right now. Does the full spider drop, chases him into this fucking soundstage TV studio. Somehow, I don't know how, but the Sally demon has gone completely blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No explanation.
She had like one milky eye, but whatever, she's blind now. Running around, trying to feel around, trying to get him.
I didn't know if it was the lights, because remember the lights were all like flicking around?
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if that was like disorienting her. I was like, oh, maybe this is the route they're going to go.
Might have something to do with it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I
strobe lights are how you beat a demon.
Ooh.
Good to know.
Go to the disco. Next demon, just go get your fucking boogie on.
Get your boogie on.
No demons in here, bro.
That's right.
Nope. Just good vibes.
Demons are going to leave.
They ain't feeling the vibe. And then, mysteriously, Sally Demon just collapses on the floor and dies.
Yeah, that was weird.
Internal bleeding.
They seem to kind of melt, like, just as they progress, they're kind of just melting and decaying.
Decaying?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I'll buy
Don't
that.
know why.
Demons. That's what I would say.
Yeah, of course.
At this point, like, our soon-to-be dad and his pregnant wife are like, oh, okay, we made it, yeah, very cool. And then all the screens start, like on the studio, start flashing, and it's cutting back to previous footage of the movie that we just watched.
Right.
Namely, Sally running at the camera like she did on the roof. So Dad is like, fuck this shit, runs up with a fire axe and starts smashing all the TV monitors.
Yeah, but not all of them.
No, because only like half of them had that footage of her running.
Yeah, if I was him, I would have smashed them all just to make sure.
I just love smashing stuff. So
yeah.
Why not? I got an opportunity.
Especially TVs. They're a lot of fun.
Old school TVs.
Oh, yeah.
Get the shit out of those. About this time, of course, Mom goes into labor. Full-on baby. Oh, we're having a baby.
Yeah, why wouldn't you? She looked like she was about 4 months pregnant.
Yeah.
I know, right? She did not have that big of a belly.
No.
Deliver the baby. Perfectly healthy baby. End of your movie, pretty much.
Yeah.
What'd you guys think of Demons 2?
I think it would have been cool if, like, the baby, like, all of a sudden had, like, demon teeth
That's
coming.
what I thought we were doing. I thought we were going to have...
It should have been a demon baby.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah.
There is no explanation as to how, like, the demon virus or whatever it is got spread.
Right.
So why not have a demon baby?
Right.
I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, throw it in there. The movie was god awful.
I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah.
It's not.
It was
nearly-
okay.
It's not nearly as good as the first one.
First one's good, yeah.
Because the first one is just a fucking.
Well, now I'm going to have to watch that first one. I don't know if I'm going to be pissed off at you for it, but I'm going to watch it.
I promise you will like the first
Yeah.
one better. It's got fucking motorcycles and samurai
Oh
swords,
my gosh, it's full of
helicopter
shit.
crashes, dude.
Well, I mean, if it's a demon
Tits.
circus, then I'm in.
Yeah,
that's pretty much
That's really what it is. Yeah,
what it boils down
around
to.
the theater.
I am not mad at this. It doesn't make a lick of sense. If you're trying to build like some kind of a congruent storyline with the first one, it's not going to happen. More to the point, there's technically a third one, not called Demons.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that
An
too. Yeah,
impromptu sort of sequel called The Church, which was billed in a lot of countries as Demons 3. Like Demons 2, it has nothing to do with the first two movies at all whatsoever.
Why would it?
Yeah, of course. But it's basically the same exact plot premise, except not in a movie theater, not in a high-rise apartment building, but now in a church.
right. But I'm wondering,
gotcha.
is it the same
Completely
time
makes
frame?
sense.
It could be, I guess, if you want.
Because what if all three of these were at the same time?
If you want to jump
Well,
to that conclusion,
fucking just blow my head up.
you just blew his head up, buddy. It's fine. It's not as good as the first one, but it's a fun watch.
It's all right.
I would say if you watched this one before the first one, you probably like this one better.
No,
You don't think
Yikes.
so?
no,
Fucking
no.
yikes.
Because I think Chuck is going to like the first one better than this one.
Could be.
I'll let you know next week.
I actually enjoy the first one.
I love the first one.
Yeah.
It's one of my
So I
favorites.
don't. I think if you watch the first one after this one, you'll be like, oh yeah, the first one was way better.
The first one has like the semblance of a continuous plot line.
Yes.
Like it kind of makes sense as you go.
That helps.
This one is like a hand grenade going off.
Yeah.
It goes off and then you just gotta kind of
Yeah, that's a good
Follow the
analogy.
demons throughout
Yeah.
the whole thing.
pretty much. Not bad. I still enjoy it for what it's worth. It's Italian cinema, dude.
It is.
It's like watching abstract art. You just got to enjoy the visuals, not worry about what the fuck is going on, and just go with it.
Oh.
One of the things I
should've been
didn't
on
quite
mushrooms.
understand it.
If you have mushrooms, I want some.
One of the things I didn't get is remember the daughter's trapped in the car at the end of the movie.
Yes.
How the hell did all of a
That was
sudden?
Asia Argento. right?
Yeah, that was the daughter.
Yeah.
How is it that the mom, because it's like all of a sudden the demon mom realized, oh, this is my daughter, redirect all the zombies out of here, and looked like right at her daughter. I'm like, no, you're a full on like demon at this
Yeah,
point.
Why are you?
Why would that make sense when nothing else does?
True.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
But all of a sudden they all run out of the
It's Italian.
out of the area.
It's
Baba the
Italian.
Reaper?
It's Italian. Mm-hmm. Mamma mia! All right, inmates. I say check it out. Where did you guys watch this at?
Tubi?
Tubi.
I
Yeah.
had the limited edition collector's disc, so I checked it out there. You
Nice.
can watch it on Tubi if you're interested, inmates. In the meantime, it's break time.
Yeah.
Just give me that! Boom, boom, boom! Just give me that! Boom, boom! Just give me that! Give me that! Boom, boom, boom! Just give me that! I don't care what you got! Just give me that! Boom, boom, boom! Just give me that! Boom, boom! Just give me that! Give me that! Boom, boom, boom! Just give me that! I don't care what you got! Just give me that! Step to attention, I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different dimension. That's the way we rock and make them move them body. We can
mates. If you like what you hear, head over to the Padded Room Facebook group and support us through the Patreon link with a small monthly donation. Check out the T-Villain link at paddedroom.podbean.com and grab some t-shirts. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the show.
And we are back, ladies and germs. Gentlemen, I believe it's time for 3 on a meat hook.
Three on a meat hook.
This week's meat hook, horror parties gone bad.
Oh, man.
There are a lot of parties out there. Most of them don't end up the way that we had hoped.
No.
Especially mine.
Mine especially. Buddy, what do you got on number 3?
Number 3, I have Evil Dead 2.
Was that really a party? There was only 2 people there.
I think it was.
Is there 2 people count as a party? It's more
I mean, I count as a party. That's one.
It's more of a romantic evening gone awry.
Right at the very beginning of the movie.
There's no party there, bro.
I'm pretty sure.
There's only 2 people there. That's not a party. That's a romantic evening in the woods. But I'll give it to you. Right on. All right, Chuck, do you have an actual party?
I'm going to go with Scream.
Okay, at Stu's house, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Where they explain the rules.
Absolutely. Jamie Kennedy there.
Yep.
Oh, God, when Rose McGowan goes into the garage.
Oh,
man.
Laser
Pew,
nipples.
pew, 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 pew.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to actually be killed by a garage door.
No.
I mean, it'll come down.
I mean, unless somebody's on top of the
It
door.
might spring your neck.
No, I don't even think it'll do that.
don't
It'll
think-
like,
Yeah, it wouldn't lift you, I don't think.
No.
it'll just like go down, can't shut, and go right back up.
Yeah, that's usually or something.
I mean, a
breaks
leaf blows in it and it goes back down.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not worried about that.
But we got to pretend there's no sensor.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. That doesn't make a lot of sense either. But all right.
What do you got for your number 3?
Have you guys ever seen a movie called Night Eats the World?
No.
All right, let me set the stage. I think we did it for the show.
Did
dude.
we?
Yeah. So a guy is just been broken up with by his girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
and he's all pissed off, and he's
Bitch.
heartbroken. We're in Paris, France, by the way. And he goes to pick up the last remaining things that he has in her apartment, and there's a full-on rager going on. And she is celebrating her new boyfriend, basically, and how
Okay.
they are hooking up.
Bitch.
Yeah, right? Fucking skank. He goes in there, and he's like, motherfucker, and he runs into a couple of friends of his, and they all insist that he does shots with him. So they...
His friends do.
Yeah, he basically gets shit-faced. Really, he just wants to get his shit and get the fuck out of there because it's painful watching his ex-girlfriend make out with this other guy.
I don't know at all what you're talking about right now, but yeah.
You with me so far?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't eat enough that day, so he goes to what was his studio to get the remaining stuff that he has, and he passes out. Wakes up the next morning, full-on zombie apocalypse. Everybody in the party is dead.
Damn.
Fuck
Everybody in Paris is dead.
Fuck yeah.
And he is barricaded in his ex-girlfriend's apartment.
How the hell did he make
Yuck.
it alive?
It's a long... Well, the ending is kind of ambiguous.
Oh, okay.
But it's a hell of a zombie movie.
Reminds me of a Stephen King series.
Yeah.
Kingdom or something like that.
Kingdom
I don't
Hospital.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the dude in the hospital wakes up and like all shit's like weird.
That's
That's not The Walking Dead.
Was it Walking Dead?
I mean, it could be more than one.
We know right now. Get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Was he a sheriff?
No.
It's not a bad show, but that is my number 3. And the party actually looked like it was banging because it's in Paris and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's my number 3. How about number 2, buddy?
Number 2, The Invitation.
Okay, now
Ooh.
that's a party.
Yeah. Good.
It's a dinner party. It's a pretentious dinner party.
Yes.
But that is a sterling example of how awkward things can get.
Yes.
When people decide to make things awkward.
Yeah.
They definitely decide to make things
my God.
awkward.
And it wasn't just them.
No, they had backup.
Oh, yeah. That
Waiting in the
ending.
wings, yeah.
Oh, my
Fucking
God.
ending, dude.
Have you seen that one?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great show, man. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. You don't really think of like when I say party, I'm thinking of like
College kids and beer.
panties being whipped out into the air.
Oh, okay.
Keg stands and stuff like that. That's just
Typical
me.
day in your house.
Nerds, but with blood.
Exactly. That's just me, though. So no, that's a good call, man. I didn't think of that. Really, you're right, though. It's a dinner party, and when John Carroll Lynch shows up and talks about how much he loves his wife and he accidentally killed her when he backhanded her into the fucking kitchen cabinet.
Right.
That'll do it.
Oh, by the way, here's a videotape of this old lady dying.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Right?
I gotta get up
time to
early
go.
in the morning, so I'm gonna bid you a fondue.
Right?
Chuck, how about number 2, dog?
I'm going with April Fool's Day.
Oh, that's a good one, too. Are you talking about the original or the remake?
Original. Well, is the original the one in the 80s?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Original far superior to the remake.
I never
Yes.
saw a remake.
Don't even waste your time.
Well, I mean, the original doesn't even really hold up, but I loved that movie as a kid.
Oh, it's a good show. I think
Yeah.
it holds up. Even if you know the ending, I think it holds
Yeah.
up. So the kills are pretty inventive, and there's a lot of imagination into it. The ending kind of makes things kind of snap into focus.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like that one a lot. And anytime they're on an island, I
Yeah.
feel like you get that kind of you ain't going nowhere
Right.
kind of thing going on. That's cool.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. My number 2 is something that doesn't make a lot of sense, but
Okay.
the party looked like a lot of fun up to a certain point.
Okay.
I'm talking about Lisa's pool party. I'm talking about
Okay.
A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2.
Yeah, I almost went with that one.
That is the party I wanted to get invited to so bad.
Oh, my God.
But, dude, Lisa's parents kick off early. They go up to bed. Lisa's on the verge of getting her box eaten by Mark in the weird pool shed. The movie doesn't make any sense at all,
No.
especially in the context of A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right.
Yeah.
But that party was raging.
Oh, hell yeah,
Up
it was.
until Freddy did the triple gainer out of the deep end
Yeah.
and explained that we're all his kids now, even though that doesn't make any fucking
No, it doesn't.
sense. That is the gayest movie you will ever see. Quietly, the gayest movie you
Right.
will ever see. The
So say, I could name a couple that would be a little
Oh
more
no,
gay.
they're like
Yeah.
without involving man-on-man butt sex. But that's like the
What's gay about that?
most subtle, gayest undertones ever. There's a man inside me. Why are you following your gym teacher to the S&M bar, sir? I'm just asking questions here.
Why not?
All right, whatever, man.
Yeah.
The party looked banging. I forget the young lady that played Lisa, but I had a crush on her. I thought she was screaming hot.
Oh, yeah.
The pool party, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Very cool.
How about number 1, buddy?
Contracted.
There is no...
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is, actually.
Right at the very beginning of the movie.
Yes,
that's where it all started.
She dips out and gets banged in the car.
Yep. It's a little rapish type.
That's a good... Well, I mean... She did go...
What is rape, really?
She did go with him to the car,
Uh-huh.
and she was like, "Ow, that hurts." And by then, it was already happening.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I get you. Yeah, that's another kind of pretentious party. A little bit. Okay, yeah, I'm with you. There's a party there, and it went south for her.
Oh, it sure did.
Yeah, dude. I'm all for one night hookups at a party, but I'll at least take you home.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take you to a...
And that's where you make your mistake.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I'm invested, I'm not going to bang you in the fucking car. Now, let's go in the closet.
What a gentleman he is.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Let's go in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
We get down to
Yeah.
the bathroom. Get in the fucking car. Get out of here, dude. I
I'm
need
going to drown your face in the toilet while I'm right
I need
behind
the
you.
room.
Nothing better than sex on top of cigarette butts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need the room to roam. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stretch out.
That's right.
Pull your hair and stuff.
What's that, ice cream man? Oh.
You're disgusting. Right on, man. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite
man,
zombie
I love
movies.
that movie, yeah.
Second one ain't bad either. You cannot find Contracted on Blu-ray. I don't
really?
know why. Yeah,
Really?
it is next to impossible to get on Blu-ray.
I love those movies.
Part 2 is available on Shout Factory, but Part 1, no.
Weird.
Yeah. All right, Chuck, number 1.
Go with Stir of Echoes.
Okay, yeah, dude. Yeah.
That movie tripped me out.
For
Kevin
real.
Bacon.
And that's a good example of how party games can run afoul.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, oh, yeah, sure.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find a friend out there. Yeah, man. That's a great ghost movie. I don't think I will ever... I don't know if I'm susceptible to hypnosis. I've never tried.
I don't think I am.
I don't think I'll ever let anybody do that to me.
I would try, but I don't think it would work.
I hope not.
When I was in high school, we went to back then it was called Puyallup Fair, but it's Western Washington Fairgrounds now. They had a hypnotist there,
Yeah.
so they would bring people from the audience. Hey, come here, blah blah blah. I'm just there with my friends. I was a senior in high school, was towards the end of it, and I was one of them that was voted on the stage.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm susceptible because it was one of those things where, what's your name? You don't remember. And I literally couldn't think of what the hell my name was. Like, I knew it was there, but I couldn't say it.
I know
and
what
then,
we're doing next week.
And then it was like the entire stage, like with everybody on there, it was like 12 people or something like that. So we all had like our idiocracies or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Mine was, I couldn't remember my name. But when I thought of it, I would go right up to him. So I'd be like, oh yeah, I know what my name is. So I go up to him. He's like, what's your name? You can't remember. And I'm like, like a complete blank stare on my
so
face.
fucking weird.
Yeah. And then when we're still like in this trance, whatever, go back to the audience. So you hang out with whoever, and then like certain clues would like do something, and all of a sudden I just stood up and I yelled out my name.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so fucking weird, and I could actually like hear my name and say my name in my head, but when he says what's your name, you can't remember, it was like gone. It was like, fuck. What is my name?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
I want to try for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it'll work, but I want to try.
Yeah.
I'm out, dude.
But how they selected it, they brought in like 20-something people, and then they tried doing this like little deal, and they pull your arm like real fast, and if you fall over, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I was kind of like in and out of that. Like, I kind of remember like being knocked out to the side, and then I'm, you know, right next to somebody else leaning on them.
It's like one of those televangelical churches.
No, but
you are healed.
And then so because of that, I was actually selected to stay on the stage, and then that was my routine, I guess.
Okay.
And yeah, that was the weirdest thing. Like, I remember it so clearly.
Wow.
And yeah, I completely forgot how to say my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be fucked with. So
I know, right?
I'm out. No, I'm not doing
Why's
it.
your ass so sore?
I forgot his name.
I'm going to say I don't remember.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway.
Right on. Is it my turn? I think so. That was,
I believe so.
Whose turn it is that you can't remember?
my number 1, the party at Hull House on Halloween.
All right.
Night of the Demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have gotten laid there by Susie or possibly Angela. Yeah, that would have been a banging party, dude.
Man.
Halloween night.
It really would have.
The
Yeah.
creepy chick is putting it on. Mm-hmm. She invited a cast of knuckleheads. Stooge is there.
Yeah.
Right? Who doesn't want to party with Stooge? Eat a bowl of fuck. Yes. Roger dips out early, of course. He's one of the only guys that lives through the whole movie. It looked like a lot of fun until we started fucking around with the seance. Mm-hmm. Have you seen Night of the Demons, Chuck?
I think I have. It was a long time ago.
Lipstick in the nipple.
Yes.
Sticks a tube of lipstick right in her bubby.
Right in it.
In?
Yeah.
Like inserts it.
Inserts it into her nipple. Bop.
All right. I've got a nipple fetish, so I'll have to check it out.
There you go. You're going to love it. That is our 3 on a meat hook, inmates. Top 3 parties gone afoul. Let us know by next week if you have time. The mental health hotline is area code 775-387-0275, or just go to paddedroompodcast.com, hit the meat hook link, and drop some knowledge that way. In the meantime, it is Terradome time.
Yeah.
No tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
I'm not gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in. I'm gonna bash them right the fuck in. I'll kill you all. I'll drive you crazy. I'll kill you all. I don't know dream come true.
6-year-old child with this blank, pale, emotionless face, with blackish eyes, the devil's eyes.
Welcome to the Terradome.
First, last week's winners. In singles competition in the Asylum Conference, we had Jason Voorhees versus Pyramid Head. Cheryl struggled against the attacker. It wasn't one of the cult's usual lackeys this time, but a monster of a man in a hockey mask. The lake boiled beneath the planks of the pier as the executioner arrived, her would-be savior. Then, with a quick jerk of the wrist, her neck snapped and the waters fell silent. Jason was off to the next victim, and Pyramid Head was back to wherever he came from. With a vote of 5-4, Jason Voorhees advances over Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I can't control how these people vote. You know what I'm saying? They like who they like. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter what kind of... Dude, Tom Hardy, I think, just votes against whatever I say. You know what I mean? He's such a fan of me that he just says, fuck you. I don't care if it makes sense or not. That's how I'm going.
I think there's nothing wrong with Pyramid Head. He just needs to earn it.
Oh.
He needs more sequels.
He's only been in 2 movies.
Yeah.
But there's another one coming.
There is another one coming.
He's a bad motherfucker, though.
He might take over.
All right. Let's take a look at this week's matchup. We are in the Asylum Conference Round 2. As usual, inmates, bear with me. I'm not much of a writer. The NYPD was well aware of the criminal undertakings of Frank Cotton. Active investigations underway for rape, sexual battery, grand theft, and lewd misconduct, as well as being under suspicion on a host of different smuggling charges. But now, they finally had him. The disappearance of his brother Larry, along with the testimony of his niece Kirsty, would be enough to put Cotton away for a long time. Officers en route to execute the arrest warrant pick up a strange tale. A second unit as backup. Only one problem. This was a covert operation, and they never asked for backup. In the rear squad car, Officer Matthew Cordell has other plans. The maniac cop is hell-bent on revenge against the NYPD. Needing blood on his hands, he is also in pursuit. Meanwhile, Uncle Frank sits in the attic of his house, candles burning around him and a strange box in his hands. Singles competition, gentlemen. We have the Maniac Cop versus Pinhead.
Ooh.
How say you, buddy?
I am going to actually go with Maniac Cop.
Okay. Chuck?
I gotta go with Pinhead.
All right.
Just for nostalgia reasons.
I love me some Maniac Cop. He is the only slasher that uses firearms, runs people over with cars, has taken out an entire police precinct that I know of.
Has he taken out a demon?
That's the thing. I don't know that guns work against Pinhead. Really, the only way to get rid of Pinhead is to put the box back together. That's it. That's the only way you can do it.
I think he's smart enough to do that.
I don't know. I'm gonna shoot from the hip here and take Pinhead on this one. I love me some Maniac Cop. That's one of my. If you ask me what my most underrated horror franchises is, it's the Maniac Cop.
Yeah, underrated,
easily.
Definitely.
But I gotta go with Pinhead on this one. That is your Terradome matchup for the weekend, mates. The Maniac Cop, Matthew Cordell against Pinhead. Get us your votes by next week, if you can. Again, the mental health hotline is area code 775-387-0275. Or just go to paddedroompodcast.com and hit the Terradome link. You know what? You don't have to vote on the Terradome.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Fuck off. Yeah, you do.
You could just call and, talk about what movies you saw, compliment Buddy on his beard.
What you've jerked off to.
What you've beat off to. Tell us your porn tastes. I'm a MILF guy myself.
We're always going to porn.
I'm just saying. Well, we'd love to hear from you. Is what I'm saying.
What do you jerk off to?
What's in your search engine? Is what I want to know.
Barely legal is still legal, yeah?
Legal is legal.
Legal is legal.
Yeah.
Speaking of jerking off, let's talk about what movies we watched this week in a segment called "What Are You Looking At?"
Yeah.
What are you looking at?
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
You know what we have that most people don't?
What?
The ability to
A
like...
podcast.
Well, that too. But the ability to like movies that we know are bad.
Oh, yeah.
Horror fans can do that.
Yeah, we can. There's so many of them.
There is. And I'm going to tell you about one right now. It's called Terror Vision from 1986.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is one of Jason Harrell's favorite movies.
I enjoy this film.
It's terrible.
It is. It's absolutely terrible, but it's a fun watch.
It's got Uncle Rico in it as some kind of a punk, possible child molester. Because, like, his girlfriend is the older sister.
Yeah.
She can't be a day over 14.
No. Yeah, just like old times.
Yeah. Weird stuff going on. Basically, some kind of an alien transmission interrupts a swingers party via satellite TV, and a lot of Lovecraftian flesh melding goes on.
Yes.
Disgusting stuff, dude. It's fine. It's fun. Speaking of fun movies, Bad Dreams from 1988. Anybody seen this one?
Oh, yeah.
Jennifer Rubin. Richard Lynch. One of my childhood crushes, Elizabeth Daily. And that name ring any bells? You may remember her
Daly does.
Yeah.
As she was Sexhead in 31.
Oh, yes.
But her career goes way back to the early 80s. It's a kind of a Nightmare on Elm Street knockoff kind of a thing. It's fine. Visiting Hours from 1982.
Okay.
With William Shatner.
William Shatner.
Wow.
He was only in it for about 14
I share
minutes.
a birthday with him.
Do you?
Wow.
And Reese Witherspoon.
Nice. I share a birthday with Chris Christopherson, and I think that's it.
You can stop there. That's good enough.
It. Yeah, that's all I got, really. What's his name? Michael Ironside plays a psycho trying to stalk a female reporter during her hospital stay.
Oh, yeah?
It's fun. It's fine. He's kind of doing a Buffalo Bill kind of a thing. And lastly, Deadly Friend from 1986.
Oh, okay.
Another childhood crush of mine, Christy Swanson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was banging circa 1986.
Oh, she sure was.
The movie's pretty silly. She dies. Her next door neighbor boyfriend puts a computer chip in her
Whatever
brain.
happened to her? I mean,
she's still around. She's aged.
Old.
Yeah, I mean, she's like
older.
65.
Yeah, but I mean, like, her career, like, acting career, like, whatever happened?
She hung hard till, like, the 80s, or, like, the mid-90s, I would say. She was in that Charlie Sheen movie where they're running away. I think it was called The Getaway or something.
The Getaway,
like
yeah. Because, she was smoking, and I was like, I expected a big career out of her on it. And then all of a sudden she disappeared.
I mean, she had a big career.
She had a decent career.
Yeah.
Like 15, 20 years, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I'm looking at, buddy. What do you got?
I was able to check out Lifelike. You will see that one at all?
No.
Lifelike? No. So basically this one it's one of those, hey, I'm a rich dude and my parents just died. I'm used to taking care of this mansion and having everything taken care of for me. Now that my parents died, they don't have these people to do it. Let's rent these AI people that know how to, that can just take care of everything you want them to take care of.
That'd be so awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
And, of course, things go haywire. I don't want to spoil the ending for it because it actually was really different on the end.
Okay.
About the guy that they chose. But it's like, hey, we're going to turn this person, and we're going to have him mow the lawn, we're going to have him do this, do that. And the wife's like, well, I'm not the rich type person, so I'm not with you because of your money. I'm with you because I like this, and I don't like using robots to do stuff that we can do. And of course, she's like, well... he's like, do whatever you want to do with a robot. So she's like, okay, well, I'm just going to... Well, no, not quite. I'm going to read my book, and I'm going to have him read it with me, so they share, basically starts turning into emotion
Okay.
with this dude, and then it goes a little further than that. It's slow, almost. It's slow, but the ending does have a pretty good twist on it.
Okay.
I was not expecting that twist.
All right.
So that was pretty good. And Suitable Flesh.
What'd you think of that?
Okay, so
watched
Heather Graham.
Yes.
And she's
Barbara
not
Crampton also.
Yeah, Barbara Crampton. She is not
Say
aging
how
very
recent.
well.
Yeah, no. she's
Heather
not.
Graham? No. But, they do show her breasts in there,
They
and
do.
her breasts still look nice.
I think she looks good. She's got to be at least mid to late 50s, I would say.
Yeah, she's 50.
I think she looks fine.
Yeah.
I mean, she's obviously not Boogie Nights Heather Graham.
No.
But
No.
I thought she looked good.
Yeah,
I need a minute.
She's aging well, but you can tell she's getting older.
Yeah, totally.
I thought it's a slow burn.
It's a Lovecraftian adaptation.
Yeah, I mean, there were some things I liked about it, some things I didn't. I'm like, this is whatever.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
Yeah.
Last thing I watched was Them. I'm halfway through the season. It's 8 episodes on second season. I watched the first season is all like racial stuff. Then second season is Them the Scare. And I don't know, are you guys watching this at all?
No.
Really check out season 2. I think season 2 is better than the first one if you haven't seen the first one.
Right.
But I actually really like season 1 with the whole like black community moving into a white community area back then. Okay, so season 2 is not anything to do with that. It's its own separate season, and it's got like this dude that wants to be an actor, like hardcore actor, but there's also this paranormal like thing that's killing people and like breaking all their bones and like stuffing them in weird ass places, and you're trying to figure out who the hell it is. And it's like a crime drama horror. So it's not like a lot of blood and guts or anything like that, but if you're looking for something like that, that's like crime drama horror. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm about halfway through the second season, so hopefully by next week I'll have it all wrapped up.
Right on.
That's all I got. Check out. How about you, Chuck?
I am still working my way through Bates Motel. I'm in season 4 right now.
Oh man, I love that series. I've seen the whole thing.
Yeah, it's cooking.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Right on,
I know
dudes.
Tom Hardy mentioned that earlier too.
I really love me some Vera Farmiga.
Oh yeah.
I like Tasia better.
Tasia is better,
Yeah.
the younger sister. Yeah.
I don't know. I like Vera more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fine.
Call it a fetish, I guess.
All right. Right on, dudes. Well, I think it's time for some immersion therapy then.
Yeah.
Immersion therapy.
What'd you guys think of Double Blind?
Not bad.
I enjoyed it.
It just felt so fucking long to me.
It was.
I think it was like 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
God damn, son.
It was the only thing I didn't like about it was it was so long, but it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
It had some genuinely creepy moments.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I think it had my when the mousy girl that wouldn't shut up when she got it.
Yeah.
That's when I was kind of locked in because I was kind of thinking she was obviously not going to be our survivor girl, but I thought there was going to be some kind of a lesbian thing and
Yeah.
they were going to kind of make it out together.
La.
But she bought it early, and I was like, okay,
Now I'm in.
yeah, now we're getting things going.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think it took us about an hour to get to that point.
Yeah.
Pretty
So,
close, yeah.
I'm not mad at it. It's not a passive watch, though.
Mm-hmm.
You got to kind of focus. You got to be in for the long haul because it's a long movie and it feels like a long movie.
Yes.
Other than that, I wasn't mad at it at all. I thought it was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I watched both of our movies on the same night. So I went Demons 2 first and then Bloodline. And,
Which one did you like better?
easily
Double Blind.
Double Blind.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got to be in the mood
Like
for
a lot
80s
more.
Italian movie.
You do,
80s
yeah.
Italian horror.
I usually try to keep at least a day separate between the two.
Yeah. I'll try to like break
try.
the immersion therapy
Yeah.
and just kind of take it as I can.
Yeah.
And in the main movie, I'll sit down and actually focus for him. That's just me, though. Right on. Buddy, what do you got for us this week?
All right, this week let's check out 2023's Appendage. It's about a young fashion designer. Life spirals at her darkest inner thoughts that manifest into something gruesome that won't stop growing. You'll find this gem on Hulu.
Is it genital warts?
It's an unwanted relative that has come to stay for a couple days.
Right.
Check
So
that shit out,
genital
inmates. We'll do the same and compare notes next week. But now you must educate me.
Ooh.
Educating Miss Monica.
First, my clues from last week, gentlemen. I am a struggling urban artist with a very traumatic childhood. I was involved in a, shall we say, arson? Not directly, but indirectly, and I damn near got myself killed as a baby. Luckily, a white woman showed up at the last second to save me and died in the process.
Ooh.
Who is to blame for all of these shenanigans? The Candyman. The 2020
I was going to say, when you said urban, I was like, so you're black?
Candyman. I am black, yes.
1%.
From the waist down.
That's right.
Have you guys seen the 2020 Candyman?
I have not seen that one yet. I am so much of a fan of the original.
Yeah.
I almost don't want to see this one.
It's not bad. Here's my problem with that one. It's woke, obviously.
Right.
It's made in 2020.
It's not. Is it a remake?
So that's the fucking problem I have, is that it's not a remake, it's a sequel.
Okay.
But that being said, they have taken the lore of Daniel Robitaille and twisted it into this rotating Candyman. So there is a Candyman, but it's not Daniel Robitaille. It's this guy from the 70s who had like a one of those pincher appendage things.
Huh.
Yeah. So Tony Todd is not in it except for his face in like the last 14 seconds of the movie. And other than that, it's just kind of weird. Who might I be this week, you ask? Well, gentlemen, I am a industrial age. I believe I work in a factory of some sort, and I've recently struck up a relationship with one of my coworkers. Everything was going smoothly until she invited me over to meet her family one night and broke the news that she is pregnant.
Oh, fuck.
Not really
Run.
what I had in mind, but I'm going to be a good dad. I'm going to be responsible. Her family is weird and eats a lot of really weird shit for dinner, but I'm going to do my due diligence, and maybe I do love this chick. I don't know. I'm going to hang out. We're going to find out. We're going to live in my one-room closet apartment with our baby that she births, which is more of a turkey, bird, embryonic sac kind of a thing.
So it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Kinda, but only if... Well, everything's going to work itself out in the end because there's a lady with large jowls living in my radiator who puts on performance pieces.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, yeah, I tune into those regularly and they make me feel better. But I'm pretty sure my turkey baby embryonic sac thing is going to die and I'm going to have to blast it off into space.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, very sad. And my would-be baby mama took off weeks ago to go back home to her parents.
Again,
leaving
bitch.
me with the embryonic sac turkey baby. Who might I be, you ask? Tune in next week, inmates, and I will drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, thank you very much for listening. I think that's about going to do it for us this week. You guys got anything else for the inmates out there?
No.
I'm tapped out.
Alrighty. Join us next week for Curse of the Demon from 1957. We're kicking it old school. And in the that's going to close out Demon Month here in the Padded Room. Moving on to bigger and better things in September. Huh? So, for Buddy, Chuck, Jason, Harold, and Absentia, all the previous co-hosts that have come and gone over the years.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Weird embryotic turkey baby sacs. Appendages, where they may pop up and how to get rid of them. Weird pills that you get paid to take.
Stop talking about the shit that I do.
I'm just putting it out there, and the effects that they can have on your body. Demons, dude. Fucking movie theater demons, high-rise demons, demons that possess you, demons that take over other things.
Pimp demons.
Hell yeah.
Demons that get into only possess your hand, and you have to cut them off at the wrist, and then they go on and somehow don't get into the rest of your body. And the Padded Room Podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.
Bye, and have a great week.
Latest.
First, my clues from last week, gentlemen. I am a struggling urban artist with a very traumatic childhood. I was involved in a, shall we say, arson? Not directly, but indirectly, and I damn near got myself killed as a baby. Luckily, a white woman showed up at the last second to save me and died in the process.
Ooh.
Who is to blame for all of these shenanigans? The Candyman.
Mm-hmm.
The 2020
I was going to say, when you said urban, I was like, so you're black?
Candyman. I am black, yes.
1%.
From the waist down.
That's right.
Have you guys seen the 2020 Candyman?
I have not seen that one yet. I am so much of a fan of the original.
Yeah.
I almost don't want to see this one.
It's not... Here's my problem with that one. It's woke, obviously.
Right.
It's made in 2020.
It's not... Is it a remake?
So that's the fucking problem I have, is that it's not a remake, it's a sequel.
Okay.
But that being said, they have taken the lore of Daniel Robitaille and twisted it into this rotating Candyman. So there is a Candyman, but it's not Daniel Robitaille. It's this guy from the 70s who had like a one of those pincher appendage things.
Huh.
Yeah. So Tony Todd is not in it except for his face in like the last 14 seconds of the movie. And other than that, it's just kind of weird. Who might I be this week, you ask? Well, gentlemen, I am a industrial age. I believe I work in a factory of some sort, and I recently struck up a relationship with one of my coworkers. Everything was going smoothly until she invited me over to meet her family one night and broke the news that she is pregnant.
Oh, fuck.
Not really
Run.
what I had in mind, but I'm going to be a good dad. I'm going to be responsible. Her family is weird and eats a lot of really weird shit for dinner, but I'm going to do my due diligence, and maybe I do love this chick. I don't know. I'm going to hang out. We're going to find out. We're going to live in my one-room closet apartment with our baby that she births, which is more of a turkey, bird, embryotic sac kind of a thing.
So it's a Thanksgiving movie.
Kinda, but only if... Well, that's everything's going to work itself out in the end because there's a lady with large jowls living in my radiator who puts on performance pieces.
That makes a lot of sense.
So, yeah, I tune into those regularly and they make me feel better. But I'm pretty sure my turkey baby embryotic sac thing is going to die and I'm going to have to blast it off into space.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, very sad. And my would-be baby mama took off weeks ago to go back home to her parents.
Again,
leaving
bitch.
me with the embryotic sac turkey baby.
Mm-hmm.
Who might I be, you ask? Tune in next weekend, mates, and I will drop some knowledge on you. In the meantime, thank you very much for listening. I think that's about going to do it for us this week. You guys got anything else for the inmates out there?
No.
I'm tapped out.
Alrighty. Join us next week for Curse of the Demon from 1957. We're kicking it old school. And in the that's going to close out Demon Month here in the Padded Room. Moving on to bigger and better things in September. Huh? So, for Buddy, Chuck, Jason, Harold, and Absentia, all the previous co-hosts that have come and gone over the years.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Weird embryotic turkey baby sacs. Appendages, where they may pop up and how to get rid of them. weird pills that you get paid to take.
Stop talking about the shit that I do.
I'm just putting it out there, and the effects that they can have on your body. Demons, dude. Fucking movie theater demons, high-rise demons, demons that possess you, demons that take over other things.
Pimp demons.
Hell yeah.
Demons that get into only possess your hand, and you have to cut them off at the wrist, and then they go on and somehow don't get into the rest of your body. And the Padded Room Podcast. I'm afraid visiting hours are over.
Bye, and have a great week.
Latest.
Put my hands on